right, so the next thing you want to do after you have your electric hooked up, as well as your fresh water supply hooked up, if you're at a full hookup site, is you're going to connect your RV to the dump or the sewer. So here's the sewer right here, and we're going to connect this right here, this part right here, to that sewer. Okay. So the first thing is you're going to actually need gloves. So we have a supply of gloves in the compartment here. Some gloves. And behind the gloves is a box that has all of your sewer supplies. Okay. We'll come closer so they can hear. So within here we have a few things. So this device here just allows you to open up these caps. So sometimes it's really hard to open them up. So these have different sizes here, so you can open up any cap, a sewer cap. This other thing some people get confused about, this is to actually help you loosen or tighten the sewer hose itself. So
most guys don't usually use them. I do.
I have to use them sometimes too, especially when it gets cold. It starts to expand and it's really hard to untighten or to loosen up. So we'll have that for you guys. Another thing that's in here is a sewer elbow right here. So this will connect to the hose, which connects to that drain over there. And this thing is called a sidewinder. These are really awesome, which we included, we always have in our RVs, is this will basically, when you connect your hose, it will make it have a gradual decline into the sewer itself. So
keeps the hoses clean.
Yeah, keep the hoses clean. It also helps it to drain correctly too. So first thing I do is I always have the sidewinder before I take out the hose and set it up kind of like the direction that I want the sewer hose to go. Right here. And you're gonna want to make these 6 inches from the opening because the sewer hose actually drops down about 6 inches in front of it. So that looks like a good area right there. And next thing we're gonna do is get out the sewer hoses. Hoses.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say some people call them the stinky slinkies.
That's true. They're called stinky slinkies.
We have magnetic caps at the end.
Yeah, so there's magnetic caps at the end that are attached, which is a nice feature that attaches to the sewer hose itself. There's one less thing for you to lose, and also these things are pretty strong magnets, and we've already lost a few of these caps, these bumper caps, so these ones are the ones that we love. They're called the mag caps from Camco as well. So let's go ahead and hook up this to the sewer connection. Notice that there's 2 valves here. There's a gray valve and a black valve. So this hooks up to your black tank, right? And this hooks up to your gray tank right here. These are closed, so these valves are closed. Make sure they're closed before you open this, or a lot of stuff's gonna come out. When you pull out, that's how you open up the valves itself. So these are closed. I'm gonna open up the cap here. Sometimes it's normal to have a little bit of fluid leaking out. It shouldn't be spewing out at you though. You're gonna open up the cap here and go ahead and attach right here, you can see it. We're gonna attach this just by turning clockwise. You should feel a little click, and that's when you know it's secure. And then you're gonna open up this cap over here. If you don't open this cap, it's gonna be really hard to expand because it needs some air to actually retract this. So I'm gonna open this up here and make sure there's no water or anything coming out of there. And then you're gonna extend it, keeping this upright so you don't spill anything all the way up here. Okay, so clear.
Get your elbow.
Then we're gonna open up this cap. We're gonna get the sewer elbow here. So this connects directly to here. So you just twist it on here. And here, there's little grooves here that actually sometimes can screw in to the sewer itself. So here, I'm gonna go here and just maybe, now it's secure in there, okay? And then you just make sure that this connection still looks good over here. Extend it out, make sure it's flush against the sidewinder. And then you're pretty much set up for sewer at that point.
Yes, and we usually keep the valves closed.
Yeah, keep the valve, and then just cap this up too just cap these up right here. Oh, no, cap up like this, and then put them into the bumper over here.
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, we keep these valves both closed until you're ready to dump. And the black one especially, you want to keep closed. Normally, you won't have to dump the black for maybe like, it depends on how much you use it, but normally the black, because this is all the toilet water, is around 3, maybe 5 days, up to 5 days. So you just have to look inside and see what the level is. The gray, however, if you have full hookup, you're probably gonna be dumping this quite a bit if you're showering or washing dishes and so forth, right?
Yeah, I like to take long hot showers, so you end up dumping a lot.
Yeah, but if you're dry camping though, you gotta make sure to conserve your water, so you won't be able to dump anywhere because you're not gonna have a sewer drainage, right? So, but yeah, for the most part, the gray water is gonna be the clean water. You're gonna dump that whenever you need to. Make sure around 2/3 full is when you should be dumping. You don't want to get it too full, or also to actually spill out into. You're gonna see it coming out in the RV inside and the smells and so forth. So around 2/3 is when you should flush it. Another note is if you're gonna flush the black tank, make sure you flush the black tank first before you flush the gray tank, because the gray tank will have soap and cleaner water, so that will help flush out the hose as well, or else you're gonna have a really dirty and smelly hose if you flush the gray tank before the black tank.